Have you ever been on a diet and lost some weight, but then you regained it back plus more? And even worse, it left you feeling defeated and frustrated and embarrassed. So you went out and you found another diet and you swore this one's going to work. And that only left you with failure again and more heartbreak. That's called yo-yo dieting. And in this video, I'm going to explain to you why it makes you gain more weight, why it makes your body hold on to fat, especially belly fat, and the major health risks that are also involved. Plus, I'm going to tell you exactly what you need to do to break free from yo-yo dieting. Yo-yo dieting is also called weight cycling, and it refers to losing weight and gaining weight and then losing weight and gaining weight, and basically doing this repetitive cycle of dieting to lose weight but then gaining more weight and going back onto another diet. And since the process repeats up and down, it's similar to a yo-yo, so that's how it got the name yo-yo dieting. It's actually a vicious cycle that sets you up for failure and makes that failure even more massive each time. It also might seem like your weight going up and down is really not that big a deal, but it is. There's some major health consequences of yo-yo dieting. It's increasing your risk of heart disease and of stroke and doubling your risk of an early death, and that was in studies where they referred to the people as relatively healthy people. And on top of that, every time you do another diet cycle or another yo-yo diet, it makes your body hold on to fat, and it makes it harder for your body to let go of that fat, and therefore harder for you to lose weight each time you do that. And studies have actually shown that the body fat that comes back is mainly stored in your belly. No! So let's go through what the diet cycle actually is and what it does to your body. And stay till the end, because I'm going to give you a simple mindset trick to help you break free of yo-yo diet syndrome. We know with the diet cycle, at some point you start a diet, you lose weight, you're happy, you gain the weight back though, even more weight on top of that, you start another diet. This time though, you have to diet even stricter because it's harder for your body to lose that body fat. So you deprive yourself, you starve a little bit, but you get your weight down. And then you go back to normal eating and your weight goes right back up. So you start another diet, and it goes on and on and on until you basically don't eat anything and still gain weight or can't lose weight at all. The reason you rebound and then gain even more weight and have a harder time losing weight is because of the 5 things that yo-yo dieting does to your body. And several of these things just have the snowball effect, making it worse and worse until you have like a cataclysmic metabolism fail. So the first thing it does is it increases your body fat. It's trying to save your body for life by holding onto those fat stores, which your body deems as long-term survival food. You don't want it, but your body does. So it keeps that fat, holds on tightly to it, and makes it harder for you to lose it. And it stores that not just as belly fat on the outside, but visceral fat, which is that fat that is in between your organs. And that's what's making it so dangerous for your heart. We'll talk about more of that in a second. It also causes you to lose muscle mass. And when you lose muscle mass, your metabolism slows down because muscle, that lean muscle, is metabolically active. That means it's burning calories all day long for you. So when you have less of it, you're going to have a slower metabolism, and that's going to make that easier to gain weight. Now, on top of that, when you have less muscle, you're going to be weaker. You're not going to have as much strength. You're not going to be as motivated to go to the gym because you're not going to have any energy. And that's that snowball effect. And of course, there's after effects that you have to battle, like increased hunger, dehydration, blood sugar dysfunction. And all of those will affect not only your attitude, but also your energy levels. And that brings us to the 5th thing that yo-yo dieting does to your body, and that's actually your mental state. But it's also going to leave you a little bit depressed and frustrated and doubting yourself and thinking that you are a failure because you can't seem to lose this weight. And it's not your fault. It's because you've been set up in this pattern from all these different diet fads. And awareness is half the battle. And now you are aware of what these diets are doing to you. And yo-yo dieting doesn't stop at just physical damage. It affects you emotionally. It changes your mindset. It makes you feel defeated and like a failure because you can't keep this weight off. And that damages your self-image, your self-esteem, your self-confidence. In fact, this yo-yo diet syndrome is actually considered traumatizing to your emotional state. And that's not something that's easy to get over. So even more than just the physical damage that yo-yo dieting does, it's that emotional damage that really scars you. And often dieting comes from a place of poor self-image or body dysmorphia. And dieting and getting your weight down isn't going to change how you see yourself. I know I've been there too, and it's taken me a while to get past that, but you know what? I did it. I'm going to show you how to. So if you've ever felt this way about dieting or your weight, go ahead and leave a comment below. And here's something really important I want you to know. Anybody at any body weight can struggle with self-image and their body. And anybody at any body weight can also be strong and confident. Being thin doesn't automatically equate to happiness and health. Overcoming yo-yo dieting is possible. By shifting your mindset and learning proper nutrition, you can actually eat more and still lose body fat while feeling great with plenty of energy. I know this because I've lived it, and so have my clients, and I actually teach it in the 28-day fitness makeover. You'll find a link below to that. If you know someone who might be suffering with yo-yo diet syndrome, then share this video with them because you might actually save their life. And if you want more guidance and tips and step-by-step on how to overcome yo-yo dieting, watch this next video. Remember, you're not alone in this fitness journey. I'm here to help you separate fact from fiction in fitness and teach you all I know about training, motivation, and nutrition so that you can get the body you want and keep it.